How's it? Today is Friday, January 23rd. It is Small Friday again. I don't anticipate it not being Small Friday until the start of February. We'll see how things go. My body's feeling pretty good. My lumbar feels like it is kind of flushing itself of the pain it's been feeling lately. And that is a very excited feeling for me emotionally. My tailbone is still quite bruised from snowboarding last weekend, and I expected it to kind of last a little bit longer than just a few days, and I did not expect it to last this long. It's been 5 days, um, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. We'll see. We'll see. It doesn't feel like it's inhibiting me from moving the way I want to move. It just feels like there's just a little twinge of pain at certain ranges of motion. So, not too bad. But today, I don't know if you read the labels here. I'm doing some overhead squats at the end of each of my power snatches. So I'm doing 3 plus 3 at 60. And I think a lot of the reason why I decided to do this is because my lower back is feeling good. I wouldn't want to push this and push the extra reps and volume and stuff if it wasn't feeling good. If it felt like I was doing detriment, if I felt like I was doing harm to my lower back, then I would, ideally not want to do really anything about this. So it's good to know that with the addition of these overhead squats, like my body's responding to it pretty well. Kept the power clean stuff the same, so power clean plus power jerk, doing 3 like total sets of those. Like, how do you say? Not sets. Like 1 plus 1 is a rep essentially. So I'm doing 3 1 plus 1s in every set, and doing 3 of those. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Um, I feel like I am moving slowly enough as far as progression goes, so that I can still move well. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word, but still that I can still progress in like a meaningful manner that isn't too quick. I have a history of being a little bit overzealous because of my desire to be better. I want to push, I want to be better, I want to get stronger, I want to practice more, I want to do all these things better. And at sometimes that might be a bit of a detriment to my overall well-being. And for me right now, I think me making these small additions here and there, small changes to certain exercises, I think that is going to be proving to be a good choice. So today, was the addition of the overhead squats. Depending on how I feel over the weekend and on Monday, I might try to throw in the full snatch at the end of the complex. We'll see. Well, to make it a complex, I usually just do the power snatches there. And I feel like I am giving myself just a small step forward if I add in the full snatch, because given that I was able to do today, well, with the overhead squats, like logically, it makes sense for me to just make it a little bit more difficult by adding the extension portion of it while still having the full range of motion at the bottom end of the squat. Does that make sense? That was a pretty long-winded explanation for some of my rationale about why I'm progressing the way I do. But it is what it is. After these power clean, power jerk sets, actually, I didn't have quite the most amount of time to do everything that I need to do. Oh, right here. I don't know if you saw in the note, but in Train Heroic, I was feeling extremely lightheaded, just really strangely, like out of nowhere. And that was kind of the start of it on that second set. But I was able to get this last set, and everything after that it wasn't like super challenging. So yeah. But going back to it, me rushing, which is unfortunately the normal, it's the par for the course. I ended up not doing any of my dragon flags. I did some pull-ups and then some pal-off presses, and that was it. I don't think that that is going to be a big factor in me improving, like me removing the dragon flags. I don't think it's going to be a big factor in me progressing the way I want to. It's just one time here, and I'm still doing my pal-off press, which slowly over time has been getting easier, and that's really really nice to remember that when I had the what is it? I'm trying to remember when I had the band. So I was doing them with the purple band to my left, and I was doing it from that side. My lower back was hurting a tremendous amount. So not this side, but the first side with the band, that was hurting a lot. And today, it's feeling pretty good. So that is definitely progress in a meaningful way, progress in the way that I want it to be. And yeah, I'm kind of excited for what's going to be happening soon in the future. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.